That's right, take it all in. You might not like it, but this right here is what peak physical performance looks like.
Nice.
Welcome to Dream of the Hikikomori. Now, this is the part of the video that I normally welcome you to a banger. I'm not entirely sure what we're in for here. It's gonna be something, alright? I did my due diligence and I went to the itch store to look up for games for me to suffer to and you guys to be amused by. And I ran into this, The Dream of the Hikikomori. I don't know what the hell a Hikikomori was, so I had to look it up. Apparently, it's a Japanese term for a hardcore case of a shut-in. I'm talking about like no job, no school, no social interactions, inside all the time. And he's not even practicing, pandemic, quarantine at the time. It's just, this is a thing beforehand. It's a thing after it. So it's a hardcore shut-in, apparently. And we're going to be playing The Dream. And what is that dream, you're asking? Well, it's to, kidnap your own anime girl.
Problem?
Okay, we start off here with Akira. Man, that anime convention was great. I know, right? I even found the last figurine I needed to complete my collection. Oh, guys, who's that? A shady man appears, hiding his face with a black ski mask. I mean, I could see his face clearly. He's wearing a furry suit. He's aptly named Furry as well.
Hey, is that Haru?
Well, I guess he's hanging out with that group. So he's not the black ski mask individual.
How do you know her name? I need to bring her back home immediately. She's gone missing many years ago.
Should we run?
Get over here, Haru. Alright, now that I have what I want, I'm gonna leave. As for the rest of you, turn around and walk away without making noise.
Oh no, I think he was doing it with the wearing this black ski mask. Just kidnapped a woman in front of these guys. Oh, and they were fine with it? Within the last few years, many missing persons reports have formed throughout, I guess, my school. The news was big, but I never thought too much about it until that day. That was, of course, since it impacted me personally. On the way to the game store, I could feel the glares across my back as people judged me from my anime backpack. Okay. Anime has a bad name, where I come from, and is mixed into a bunch of controversies. I wish people would just stop judging it before diving into the contents. Anime's always been there to help me escape, even in the toughest times. Explaining the beauty of it to my close-minded parents, however, is near impossible, especially when they think it's linked to people going missing. Ugh, society is stupid. Well, I'm sure this game will prove us otherwise, right? And yes, I have indeed noticed that the cursor has "uwu" on it. Yes, it's kind of hard to miss. As I approach the front of the game store, my mind wanders to the spot I was trying to avoid. If only one of us was brave enough to step in back then. Suddenly, I spot someone heading my way. Go see who it is.
Yo, Psycho! Did you come here for the brand new release of Catgirls Utopia?
What?
Never heard of it? It's literally going to take over the world of erotic games.
Well, I have heard of it. It just isn't particularly my thing.
Not your thing? Don't tell me you're a normie. Or maybe you're one of those idiots who frowns upon works of art because they don't like the H scenes. If you have any idea what you're talking about, you realize there's way more to the games than just that. The games are beautiful works of art, especially, or anybody who actually gives them a shot would notice that. Did you play the visual novel I sent you last night?
Oh yeah, that game. Yeah, it was really funny. I was going to, but the visuals looked horrible. I'm not sure if I want to anger this guy. He looks like he's about to blow up on me. Yeah, it was really funny.
I know, right? It's such a meme.
Why don't we all check it out at the anime club?
Oh, that would be awesome. Trust me, you will not be disappointed.
I can't wait to see how the rest react to it.
I know, right?
Sure is a lot different than your other recommendations.
Does that mean you finished the other 5 games?
Considering that would have taken over 200 hours to play and you sent me them 3 days ago, not really.
Are you telling me you aren't OG enough?
Bruh.
I must have been walking at a decent speed as I managed to catch up to Yoru. Suddenly, he's surrounded by 2 tall dudes. Reaching over towards him, one of them grabs a bag out of his hand and shoves him to the ground. I mean, considering who we are, the group that we roll in, I think, pretend not to notice and be on my, it would probably be the most ideal situation. The most realistic one, let's be honest here, huh?
Wait.
Turning down a back alley, I take a different route. Heading back home, I rush to my room and slam my body against my bed. I was practically waiting for night to fall. As my eyes drift towards my wall, I begin to gaze upon my painting. Every time I look at that painting, my mind floods with nostalgia. I painted that picture about a year ago in an art class. Back when Haru was still with us, that is. She was always looking for a single correct answer when I showed her my art. It's not that I don't think there's meaning in my art, I just don't quite know what it is myself. I feel like there isn't really just one answer, but some people like her don't seem to think that way. Haru, the girl that got kidnapped apparently in front of us, did nothing about it. As my mind drifted back and forth with these thoughts, it became increasingly difficult to fall asleep, but after trying really hard, I managed to squeeze in a couple of hours. Uh-oh. Alright, well here's a furry guy. He looks a lot angrier now. I have a feeling that might be Haru. The blood in the background isn't really too reassuring. And this music as well isn't that reassuring as well. Okay, what do we got here?
What do you plan on doing to me?
Did I give you permission to speak? Did I? I've already told you a million times. I'm waiting till you realize what it truly means to be human. Society is only here to hide what truly lies deep inside. Don't you ever feel you want to let loose from inside the feelings we've been forced to keep hidden for hundreds of years? Don't you? Oh, maybe you don't realize it yet. Maybe you still have yourself convinced. Don't worry, we can change that. I would just have to give you some time. Just like I did to the others.
Oh, there's been more. Good.
Can you let me speak?
Fine, what is it?
I've got a family who's probably greatly worrying about me right now. At least you could understand that much.
Family, huh? Forget it. Don't you realize there comes a time when we must rebel against and reach human instinct?
Human instinct? I mean, look at how you're dressed, my dude.
That's what people have lost these days. True, genuine instinct. The truth is, deep down, we are all just animals.
No, I see why the suit's there now.
Just like how humans were built to feed off animals, they were all built to feed off of themselves. I'm done living in this world of lies. Society only exists because that's what we were forced to believe in.
Stop it, I can't be brainwashed.
Brainwashed? That already happened to you years ago. It seems you don't understand yet. I'm the one trying to save you. All you need to do is reach deep down inside your soul. Forget your thoughts of what's going on in your head. Rely on your instinct alone. Only then can humanity once again reach their true potential. If society really is the winner of every war, then we will smash it to pieces. Society this, society that. It's all in your head. Sometimes when I walk down the street, my feet start to feel like large soft paws. And the moon shining above so bright and instinctual, it makes me want to reach deep down and pull out something so true to mankind and just let it loose. And that's something we all want, whether we realize it or not. Hopefully soon you will figure that out. That is, of course, before it's too late. Trust me, if you've seen the things I have, you would understand.
I have no idea. I mean, as I skip into class, I notice there doesn't seem to be a lot of people in the classroom yet. Realizing I must be a little bit early, I look around the classroom to see if I can spot a friend nearby. Oh, that mustache. Dude, you gotta shave that, my dude. There comes a point in time where you gotta give up on the idea. Believe me, I did a long time ago. I couldn't grow a mustache or a beard, so it's like I gotta go clean shave. I'm just not gonna hang on to these weird little remnants of just spotted things on my face.
Hello, Psycho. How has your morning been?
Things have been fine. I ran into Yoru yesterday, but he was fun.
Oh, that sounds nice. He's a fun guy.
Him and his infinite number of anime recommendations.
Yeah, that's him, alright.
Speaking of him, there's a game he would like us to check out at the anime club. Would you be interested?
Oh, there he goes again with the recommendations. Better not be another one of his weird erotic games.
I don't think it is. He said it's supposed to be funny or something.
I guess it should be fun, as long as it's not anything too weird.
And it's settled. Now we just need to find and convince Akira.
Good luck with that.
Shouldn't be too hard. You can get him to play almost anything if you make it sound like an epic action film.
Yeah, you have a point there.
Walking up to us, Makoto is approached by a young girl.
Hello there. Hi. Anything interesting you're talking about right now? Just a typical, sports and stuff. I see.
Sports and stuff, huh? Yeah, look at us jocks over here, huh?
So, I was thinking,
why don't we meet up after school? I mean, that's kind of a really brazen, approach. First time we've met you. Suddenly it's like, hey, how about we just meet up after school? It's like, sure. Random stranger. I mean, she's a girl, though, so it's... if we are who we are, sure, I'll be there, alright?
Hang out or something? Sorry, I'm busy. Busy? Doing what? Me and Psycho are having a group study session. Oh, that sounds fun. Can I join in?
What are you gonna say now, dude? No, I'm sorry, you can't.
You know what? Never mind. I just realized I can't show up anyway. What? Why? I have family issues to attend to. Okay, fine. I get it.
Hina turns around and heads to her seat.
No, wait! What? Tomorrow after school on the rooftop. Can you make it? Is that a promise? Yes. Alright then. Let's do it.
Sitting down at her desk, Hina flirtatiously smiles at Makoto. That was a close one. At least we managed to keep it a secret for a little bit longer. Oh, what, your anime club? Oh god. Oh no. Why are you dressed like Thanos?
Akira, what are you wearing? Hand me the final Infinitude Stone. Were you really carrying that cosplay around all day? If so, that's awesome. Why are you so surprised? Doesn't he do stuff like this all the time? I tried to tell him to take it off so he doesn't get in trouble, so he wouldn't listen. Anyway, Yoru, I hear you would like us to check out some sort of visual novel game? Yeah, seeing how you react is gonna be hilarious. I better not be too weird, remember we're still in school. Don't worry, my dude, I'm not trolling you. The game is just a really funny game full of lots of funny stuff like references. Yeah, and lots of explosions. I don't remember saying that part, but okay. It's called The Story of Maple. I found it on a website called...
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's really an actual game as well, on itch.io.
I know that site, but isn't it supposed to be for indie game development?
Originally, yes, but it's devolved into something that none could ever actually describe.
Yeah, the guy who created the game calls himself Sean the Magical Weeaboo. Here it is, guys. Well, let's see what it says. The first two sentences in the description say, "Holy barnacle tartar sauce, dude, this game is weird." And the art was made on Microsoft Paint. Look, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, it's totally worth it.
Suddenly a pop-up appears on the screen. Waifu Simulator. Full game free, 100% legit, no sign up required, download that. I mean, we can't possibly not click this obviously safe pop-up, right? What's the worst that could happen?
What's this? Let's click it. Wait, you shouldn't just click on random pop-ups like that. You might end up downloading a virus. But if we don't download, how do we know it isn't going to be something awesome? Guys, can we just play the game I found?
Akira reaches out and grabs a hold of the mouse.
Hey, stop. Why, it looks so fun. That doesn't mean you should press it. Think before you act. Too late.
There goes your PC forever. Directed by Sean Whitaker. Not Sean the Weeaboo. I guess this is where it gets weird, huh? My eyelids begin to lift as I slowly regain consciousness. It feels like my soul left my body into a void of nothingness. As a matter of fact, it's like I'm half asleep, viewing my invisible body in third person. Small lights start flashing my way. Upon closer inspection, they seem to be incomplete illustrations of flooring. A room starts appearing before me. You all look mighty familiar. I mean, don't ask how it happened, but I'm pretty sure we have just, at least this group here. That's accurate. I mean, we can't even tell what we look like. But at least, Akira, Yoru, and Makoto, whatever his name was, well, they've all been transformed into women. Nothing bad could possibly come from this. Looking down, I begin to notice pieces of female limbs spawning and floating beneath me. Attempting to move them back and forth, they react accordingly. Weird. Eventually, everything comes into view, and I find myself in a strange, illustrated room. I like how even the name of the text of the name changes itself. We have like a little silhouette here of a cat girl. Nice little touches like that are actually kind of cool.
Where am I? Who are you? Why are you asking me? I want to know who you are. My name's Akira. What? How? I'm Makoto. And I'm Yoru. Why do all of you look like anime girls then?
Looking down, we find ourselves in cute anime girl bodies.
Don't ask me, you do too.
Lifting my hands up towards my chest, I grab hold of my boobs.
Okay, Yoru, you were the one that brought us to that page. Is there anything here you might recognize? Why are you asking me? I'm not the one who pressed the link. Why don't you ask that idiot? Let's try to stay focused. We're only gonna make things worse by picking enemies. Just stay here, I'm gonna look around for some clues.
Oh yeah, sure. The first thing I'm gonna do is just everybody go your own way.
So, we're cat girls, huh? Sure seems that way. What happened? I tried peeking out the window, and my entire body went into shock. So, we can't leave the house? Considering I went into shock trying to do so, I guess not.
Suddenly, a sound is heard coming from the door. Alright. Well, I mean, we've established that my character's a coward. Why would I go open that door, right?
Okay, fine, I understand.
Makoto starts heading down the hallway and towards the door. As she slowly heads over, she can feel her entire body shake. Upon reaching the door, she slowly lifts up her paw-sized hand, grabs onto the door handle, and turns it to the side.
Uh-oh. Who are you? Don't you know already? I adopted you last night from the cat shelter. Adopted? What do you mean? What's with the weird face, Makoto? I picked you up yesterday with your other friends. Wait a minute. How do you know my name? What are you talking about? I'm the one that named you after all. Get out of the way. I want to see the others.
That's, that face has changed quite a bit, huh?
Well, well, well. If it isn't my future catpanions. Psycho, Yoru, and Akira. Catpanions? Pretty soon, yeah. How do you know our names? Because I'm your owner. Owner? Yeah. What's with the strange face? Don't you remember me picking you up yesterday? Once we get to know each other some more, however, I plan to be even more than just your owner. Man, just looking at your gorgeous bodies is getting me excited. Don't you worry, there's no need to rush things. First, you must get used to your new habitat. Anyways, I'm gonna go start cooking up some dinner. Get excited, tonight I'm cooking up something real special. Think of it as a celebration.
Aoi heads into the kitchen. Makoto stands up and starts heading over to the others. Oh, he actually did smack her.
Don't worry, he didn't hit me too hard. Guys, I think I know what's going on. This seems like the plot of a really big visual novel game. What game? In this game, a man adopted some cat girls from a cat shelter,
cat girls, meaning humanoid cats. Throughout the game, he attempted to turn them all into his catpanions. What do you mean catpanions? His lovers. In other words, he's trying to flirt? So what you're saying is, you think we were thrown into some sort of dating simulator? And that man is the playable character? You got any other ideas? If that's the case, then how are you supposed to get out? Probably the same way you would do it in a TV show. And that is, get to the end and beat the game. But wouldn't that mean one of us has to date that thing? We're not putting ourselves in that position. It's too dangerous. Okay, maybe if we stay with him long enough, we can trick him into thinking the ending has been fulfilled. And what if you're wrong? Well, I guess we will have to look for another way. What if that's what he wants us to think? Maybe he wants us to latch into him so we can be manipulated. I say we look for a way out. In these bodies? Even if we do find help, what are we supposed to do about our forms? Oh, you got a point there. But staying here and learning off of him is exactly what he wants. The more we learn from him, the more we can be manipulated. So you think we should just go wandering around the streets in the world we don't even know exists? Better than staying here. Oh, you already proved we can't get out of here earlier anyways. If we try hard enough, maybe we could find a way to remove the shock. And how do you plan on doing that? I don't know, maybe there's a chip inside of us we can remove or something. Guys, what's that smell? A tuna? Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, that smells really good. What are you doing? You're falling right into his trap. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that does smell good. Come on, Psycho. Let's go see what he's cooking up in the kitchen.
A rich aroma brushes past my nose. My mind goes blank, completely forgetting where I am, or the situation I'm in. My legs start to move. Brainwashed, I follow my legs into the kitchen. Alright everybody, unfortunately I'm out of time, so I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. I hope you have enjoyed. This has been Dream of the Hikikomori. If you would like to see more, continue from this point onwards, let me know in the comments and leave me a thumbs up. I have made a couple of saves at branching spots that I've noticed so far, so in case we do more, we can maybe even check out some branching paths down the line. This took a really weird turn. I expected this guy here, for a fact, and kidnapped anime girls. I was not expecting us to be transformed into anime girls, so that was a little bit of a shock for me, but it's .io, right? It's .io. You never know what you're gonna find there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.